That would be his choice, I guess. Yeah. Or it may not be his choice. You know what I'm saying? And if it is mandated by the state, but I don't know. I think that people don't understand in terms of what goes on in a college basketball season, in terms of the off season, all the things that you're trying to do. You know, just the length of it, and you know, our schedule in terms of what I would like to do with it, and you know, the Big Ten ACC challenge, you know, those types of things. It's just, in our minds, not as conducive. And I think we've played probably close to 15 Ohio schools in my 10 years at Ohio State, and I think I'm the first guy that's done that. I don't think anybody else did that very often.
You're a former A10 guy. I mean, does it surprise you that this league got 6 bids, or could you have ever seen a day like this when you were considered?
Yeah, I could, because I think, you know, my last year at Xavier, we in St. Joe's, I think we're in the Elite Eight, playing to go to the Final Four. You know, I know it's been a long time ago. 10 years, and then coaching dog years, that's like 40. But I think that you know, it's obviously it's been a great league throughout. It's been and I know they've had some departures. Trying to think, Temple's out. Butler had a cup of coffee in there. Charlotte's now out, yeah. But it doesn't surprise me. I think from the standpoint of you look at basketball, especially in this region, there's great basketball in the region of where the A10 is located.
I see Genlock and TC and Cam now.
That's great. There you go.
Tom Crunch.
Just a question about what you see out of Jordan and how he's playing for Dayton, and what may have changed, or what what he might be doing well for that.
Well, it looks like, you know, he's playing at a very, very high level. I think the biggest thing with Jordan is he's getting the opportunity that he wanted. That, not saying it wouldn't have happened at Ohio State, but you know, he wanted minutes, he wanted that sort of thing. So I'm excited for him. I think that you know, it's such a hard profession, and I always root for the guys that I know or have a relationship with, and happy for him. You know, he's doing a heck of a job for him.
In the back right here.
Yeah,
Mark Herman from Newsday, New York. Just to follow up on talk about the seniors, specifically, what did they get out of it? The experience of staying for the third and fourth year, besides the experience of playing the NCAA, just life experience.
Well, I think this, you know, all the early departures we've had, you know, all the guys that come back and say, hey, the NBA is great, but man, I miss college. You know, I remember Jared Sullinger telling me last year, he says, you know, probably the thing I miss the most is going to class and being around, you know, college kids. And I think that experience is something that, you know, they say you can always go back to college, or you can always go back and get your degree, but in essence, you really can't go back to college. And you know, I think for those guys, you know, just the daily grind, learning to budget your money, learning to, you know, make sure you get training milk, so you have to pay for food and those types of things. And then I think the value of the education. I think that's something that, you know, both Aaron and Lenzel are going to graduate here in a month, and you know, that's a tremendous feat in itself.
Any other follow-up questions for Coach Matta? Okay, if not,